In a country named El Salvador, most of the population relies on the oppressed minority. Women have become the strongest gender. It takes every beauty and every craft idea to make an impact in every citizen and to those that wish to learn from their culture and tradition. The ultra-free area represents the creativity of every hardworking woman that turns a country full of progress. I believe it's extremely important for people to know why these type of efforts are mostly seen in Central America. Women in El Salvador have become the stronger pole that a family can count on. By learning about the ultra Philippine, you will be able to understand why the hardworking women culture plays a great role in El Salvador. First, I will discuss how the history has influenced and impacted women in this country. Then I will discuss how I identify with this culture and the apron. This apron has become the symbol of self-dependent women in El Salvador. The apron has gained much more respect for those that make a living as housekeepers and as a salesperson as well. These apron represent self-dependent, the women that don't count on with the husband, so they have to look for ways to support themselves. These aprons have different colors and textures, and decorations vary depending on the essence of every woman. This apron represents many values, but the ones I identify the most with are responsibility, unity, independency, hard working, and tradition. Responsibility because I have learned that if nobody's gonna come to you and tell you you have to do this or you're gonna keep on a track of your life. At a certain point, you will have to take decisions by yourself. And I have learned that from my mother that the faster you do it, the better it will be. I also learned United it plays a great role with this apron and with this culture because um, most of the families that are raised by the single parents are mostly more united than the ones that are raised by two parents because children learn how to value uh, every sacrifice that the parents do and they will think about how they sacrifice many things to give them the best they could. Um, Independence because, as I said, because these women that work as a salesperson, as a housekeeper, don't have a husband and they have to stand up for themselves. So independence plays a great role and a great value in this culture. Tradition because once a single mother has a daughter and once this young lady is leaving her child behind and is turning into a teenager, it comes the moment where an apron is passed on to her and the tradition of self-dependent or independency is passed on to her and now she has to take this apron and continue with the tradition. Hardworking because as many we know we all work hard, but for those that have to work for themselves and don't have nobody to kind of even it's twice the work and twice the effort. I was raised by a single mother, and I was thought that this program was something that I really have to respect. And even after I grew up and came to this country, I learned that this apron is really my culture and is a representation of who I am. I was born and raised in El Salvador and raised by a single mother. I had to learn that it's better if I learn things faster than anybody else. I grew up in a neighborhood where most of the families had a mother as the head of the family instead of a male figure. When my mother gave me my first apron, I was 15. The moment became one of the most special ones we ever had. At that moment, the tradition of self-dependence has been passed on to me. Now that I'm almost a full woman, I have learned the traditional self-defense. Every time I have to take a really hard decision, I look at my apron to remind myself of who I am and where I come from. Now that I have a better understanding of the ultra-frilly apron and the culture that represents, you, you now know why many women in Central America use this apron, not just to protect their clothes when they're doing their chores at home or they're out fancy stuff, but because this apron represents that they support themselves and they don't need a male figure to move forward with their life. I discuss how the altar for the apron represents a self-dependent woman, and then I show you how I connect to this culture. This self-dependent and hardworking have had led many families in El Salvador. I was fortunate to have a really strong woman to lead my steps and to teach me every value that a piece of cloth can contain.